And we have bananas in chat from Ali-365. Lol Bozo, Stecky if, just call me Stecky. Jay's on fire, Wolkey, Surprise Troll for Roman Empire II, DJ Eccles, Connor McKay, Tree, Betty, Baghdaddy, Roman Empire II again with more bananas. Jeez, Lord Grubbs, Spangleboo, Emerald Rain, DJ Eccles again, Ali365 again, Jay Martin's free, thank you for the bananas. Appreciate it everyone, hope you're enjoying today's stream. The pre-stream music today was Suicidal Tendencies with You Can't Bring Me Down. That is such an epic song. I have seen them play that like so many times, and I have listened to that song when I've been checking them out in the past, and it never really quite caught on. But I was listening to an album today by a band who haven't put out an album in like a decade, and they put a cover of that song on it. I was listening to it, I was like, this is a really great song, but it's not theirs. Whose is it? And I was like, oh, I remember who it is. And so yeah, now I want to learn to play that song on guitar, man. I am pumped up right now. That's a feel-good song right there, if ever you need one. Too heavy pre-stream music for me, says Surprise Tolper. Oh, jeez. Too heavy? It weren't heavy enough, man. It weren't heavy enough. Optical Mozos is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Optical Mozos, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy today's live stream. We're going to start off with a little bit of sussing things out. Let's go and check out where people stand on these platforms. They stand on this side here, and I believe that's because the stops are going closer to town. So they use the left-hand side to get to town. If we go down, you'll see a couple of people standing here, but most of the time they stand on the other side. So that's a... Oh, where are they going? Hang on, there's what's been going on here? If we click on that, there's a medical emergency, peeps. They've got a bit of a ways to go to get there, actually, and there are still traffic problems elsewhere in the city. Wow, they're really kind of like going a long way around. Isn't there other places that are closer? Anyway, back to our observations. I reckon what we should see is down here, people stand on the other side of the line, because that takes them to their residency sooner. Although it doesn't seem to be the case. If anything, they're standing on this side is what we've seen. We won't make any changes, but what I was... Hi, ambulance, go away. What I was thinking it might be smart to do is to remove one of the lines, since they like to stand on one side. But anyway, we got a thing to do in today's stream. Right, garbage collection seems to be an issue. Is that because... What's the budget like on this thing? I don't know if it's because yeah, look at the budget. I think our garbage recycling facilities are really far away. This thing has a district. We might be able to get a policy going. What do I have to click on to see? Oh, there it is. I'm being a little bit blind. Let's click on this. Sterling Park. Go to the policies. Is there something to reduce waste? I seem to remember. Not in that one. Could have thought there was. I thought there was one very. Maybe it's recycling. Anyway, we know what to do. So let's go and do it. Roman Empire II says, X's stream promises sort out the garbage collection issue. That's not a stream promise. I've made no stream promises, Roman Empire II. Jeez, I mean, I appreciate all you're trying to do here, but don't spread misinformation. Come on now. Misinformation ain't no good. It looks like the pollution is killing our trees, which is kind of yucky. This area is also very full looking at the moment, isn't it? It's kind of like we need another facility somewhere else. Why don't we actually just go set something up all the way up here? That being said, means I've got to set up a bunch of junctions, which I don't particularly want to do. Yeah, what we'll do for now then... I was going to chuck one on the other side of the road, but that's not possible. Let's go put one up here. Yeah, we'll have one. We'll put one there and there. No, that's all you're getting. Well, one extra facility in the area, I guess. There it is. Jack the Cat is here, resubscribing for 3 months in a row of Amazon Prime. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed today's stream and have a good time hanging out with us as we try and take care of our city. Still wants more. Peeps, I think we're going to have to just slap the budget to 4 at this point. Hopefully that'll make the difference to make the bubbles go away, so to speak. Anyway, while our city slowly develops, we're going to work on an intersection today, so I'm actually going to save this Suma saves the game. Bam. And the intersection that we're going to work on is this one here. I wanted to get a quick and rough idea. Whoa, that is really backed up. Are you waiting to change lanes? Man, that's seriously backed up. I don't think the interchange that we're going to make is really going to solve any problems here. We're just directing a crazy amount of traffic. But let's just do a crude kind of... I wanted to get like a grid line going on. Maybe if we go up into the air and do this. Can I see some grid lines? It's not particularly helpful. On this side... I'd estimate it's about 3 grid lines across. One is about there. Okay, kind of looks like we're working with a 3x3 space. That's just something that I wanted to figure out. So if we quit this, we'll go into the other editor. So to the main menu it is. Hey X, how's it going? Says River Plasma Hero. It's going good, man. It's going alright. Roman Empire II says, so X, what are your promises? As of right now, it is simply to do what we're about to do. I think today isn't a day of promises. Wait. Is it asset editor, theme editor, map editor? How do I make a junction, right? I think it must be the asset editor. That doesn't sound right, though. Okay, that's... Let's see where this goes and what it does. Specializations are under the districts tab, says Lee Papap. Specialization. Oh, sounds interesting. Are you promising today isn't a day of promises, says Arluve Cats? That might be what I'm promising. This looks very odd. This intersection is actually where... Wow. Is that just the same thing on repeat? This isn't very good. An intersection is what I want to edit. Is it not going to let me make one? Because I wanted to create an intersection that we could put into places. I feel like I might have made a mistake back there. Also, why does this down here look so different? I think I'm going to have to close the game and start again. If it'll let me. There it goes. It's closing. Oh, that was unfortunate. X, we've done a Let's Play Minecraft Together raid of 2 people and you didn't even notice. Gee, says I Live Cats. A Let's Play Minecraft Together raid. I like it, buddy. Thank you for raiding me. 2 people. Is that even a raid? That doesn't even sound like... How many people are needed for a raid? Also, I Live Cats is here gifting a sub to Exoskeleton. I Love Cats, thank you for being so generous and gifting a sub to Exoskeleton. Exoskeleton, thank you for coming to the stream. Appreciate you both. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing here. Let's try that again. Something broke badly, says Lepap. That much is obvious. So, unless there's something else, the asset editor is what it was. I did click on new. What happens when we click load? So we get a similar option. So let's go new, and this time let's change like what we're seeing here, because we had our city when we loaded up, which looked really, really odd. And did it have a loading screen like this? I'm not sure that it did. Pro Raccoon says you can have any amount of people to raid. Is one person really a raid? That just sounds like someone appearing. Otherwise there's gazillions of raids going on all the time, you know. Everyone joining is raiding. Ah, look at that. Oh, no, wait, I only need to click it once. Good. Right, intersection is what I want to make. Yes. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Right, so 3x3 is what I reckoned we needed. Right, so let's start off with that 3x3 grid, so we know our rough area of containment. Okay, now we're going to need a highway road. I also need to put something on the other screen, so forgive me if I am not as responsive with the noises in the ear. Where's that image? There it is. I've got a fantastic image showing you how to make an intersection. Johnny Raid, says Johnny Fight. It's a Johnny Raid in chat. Johnny's here with a party of 1. Haha, Mouse says I raided you. There you go. It's the new joke. It's the new joke. Hi Raiders, says River Plasma Hero. Okay, what is that? There's like an icon on it that I've not seen before. Now we're going to make this so it's compatible with the four wide one. Let's just do that for now. And then from this... So that's a little bit wider than it probably... Also, what? That's... Oh, it's because we're on European. Ah. So the road is sort of themed for this European setting. That is fantastic. Now, if I go there, that is surely too far over. So I think I actually picked the right one. Let's come back here. So it was... Now it looks farther away again. Hang on. I think the guidelines are moving when I build the road. So there are 4 instead of 3 sections, right? That's weird how that works. So that's the middle. So I think what we'll have to do is go there and then put it directly alongside. Awesome. We drive on the left-hand side, so that is good for us, right? The image that I have is driving on the right-hand side. So mentally, I've always got to flip the direction of the track that we're looking at. I also think this is going to end up being bigger than this area, possibly. We'll see what happens. X, did you see the videos last night that I sent you on Twitter of the thunderstorm last night? Camo J, someone did send me something, but it was really slow. Like, yeah, that's about all I remember. It was just like a slow video of a lightning bolt. Right, now the next thing I'm going to do is put the roads on either side. They're going to be 2-lane roads at either end. So we need one-way highway with sound barriers. That's 2 lanes. So this is the road that needs to go over the one we're putting in the middle. We have 2 markers on either side. So I think it's up to us to eyeball this one. Does 2 go across? No, we've got to go up by 3. Oh, maybe 2 did, but... No, 2 definitely won't. That's clearly too close. So we go up to 3. Alright, 3 can go across from one side to the other. So the trick is trying to get it in the middle of that. That to my eyeballs looks like the middle. So then we're going to have to go... If we do that, the other one can't be directly next to it. So again, that's the middle. We go across by 2. And how close to it? There we go, that's perfect. Driving on the right side of the road for us. These are unfortunately a little bit too far away from one another, aren't they? I don't know if we can use the move it tool. I think I am probably going to end up using that tool at some point, so that's something we can keep in mind. Wait, I'm pressing U to upgrade. I don't see the move it tool here actually. Or is that it? Bam. We also need to then finish the road to the other spot. Cool. Very cool. We did get a noise in here. I did say it'd be tricky to check out the noises in here. Let's go... Wait, what am I... See, I don't even know what I'm doing. Fuzzball69 has resubscribed for 16 months in a row, saying the lightning storm last night were shocking. I like it, I like it. There's been a little bit of lightning in the day for me. That's been interesting, listening to that. Thank you, Fuzzball, for the resubscribe. Greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We do have the move it tool. Do we have toggle snapping? We do. I possibly would like to have snapping going on. So we're going to select these 3 things and then move them. Now here's where everything can start to get skew-if very easily. Yep, straight away skew-if. I think that means we've got to select those things as well. And I'm guessing this is probably... Uh-oh. I thought it would have left the little support things behind. It's kind of funkied up the road. Big time. Is there an undo for this? I really wish there was an undo. I can bulldoze. Single selection. Follow terrain. Toggle snapping. What do we do? What do we do? Well, it's actually sort of been restored now, hasn't it? I think we can work with that. That being said, has it shifted over that way a little bit? It has, look. Apparently we can control Z with it. Wow, that's fascinating. I wish I'd have known that before I ruined everything. Can we do that now then? So we can do it one step at a time. Right, so that's all the way back to the beginning. Okay then. So now we know what our selection is supposed to be. Got another noise in the ear, by the way. Thank you in advance. We'll get to that in a second. So lining this up straight is going to be super tricky. And we're going to go for 2. 2 clicks, maybe a third one. Yeah, 3 clicks inwards. That bit I didn't like. Alright, and then we'll try the same thing on the opposite side. That's all we can do, is just try. Alright, trying to make it as straight as I can. I think. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. And then 1, 2, 3. And all the roads are a little bit wobbly. Alright, that's great, that's great. So now they're a little bit closer together. Cool. Tennis. Tennis twig. Or tennis wig. I don't know which one it is. So subscribe to Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Zvinx is also here resubscribing for 2 months in a row, saying keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. I just kind of realised that these roads are actually already sort of wrong. The traffic needs to flow in the opposite direction for one, and there's going to be a lot of curvature going on here that I believe means we're just going to end up eyeballing a lot of the changes. So if I go look at my diagram again, I'm missing some music, says Caxio Music. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any when you're in this mode, which is kind of sad. It makes something feel a little bit empty, you know. So here's the thing, the traffic is actually going in the other way from what you expect. I just realised this is like probably quite beyond my skill level for building roads. Oh dear, what have I done? We'll persist, we'll try our very best. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 down to the ground. It's important that we have that kind of anchorage. And ooh, you do not like me, do you? Neither of these ones. So that's nice and straight over on that side. Over here ain't as pretty a tail. It's going off to the side. And that's just super awkward. And that one's got the same problem, apparently. Now that is something, isn't it? Maybe what we should do is use this road again. So that's going out almost the whole block. And then from there we can build the rest of the road. It wants to be wonky. It wants to be wonky. I think what happened is when we nudged the roads, we sort of wonkied them up a little bit on one side, but not the other. That appears to be kind of what's going on. Can you have your own emotes and post them because you are already subbed to yourself already, says the Rally. I can post my emotes because it's my channel. Right, anyway, so on either side of this intersection that we're creating, something rather drastic needs to happen. The roads need to... One of the roads needs to go over the top of the other one. Do you know what? I wonder if the copy tool on Move It is... Like, what happens with the copy tool? Where is it? Copy. Ah. Oh! It's got a rotate tool! That's absolutely perfect! I cannot express how perfect that is. Oh my god, wow. Right. Every time we use this tool, I like it more and more. So, what needs to happen is... One road needs to go the other. They need to swap positions. We're actually going to pull this back now. I'm going to abandon this part of the track. In fact, we're going to abandon that much of it. This is how cray-cray I'm going to get right now. So, from here... you need to go to about there. And also, we're going down to ground level. So, Remember, we've got to make this road super curvy and all of that. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. So you go straight down and then out by like that much. Okay, that's cool. But then you've got to go to there and be above it. That's the really tricky thing. That's like super difficult to do. Also, it's probably too steep is the complaint, isn't it? I think we might be smart just to ignore the game's own inclinations about where we can put things at the moment, and perhaps we start to use the move it tool. So I'm going to drag that now over here. Oh, and it's snapping to the grid. Wonderful. Ah, we're starting to get... Oh man, this is exciting. Right. Jeez. Here's the thing. Like, this kind of naturally needs to be higher here. So let's bring that one upwards. And then that means that we should be able to bring this one downwards, just a little bit, not a crazy amount. Then we're gonna drag this. Can I drag you? How does that one work again? Ooh, no, that's not the kind of change I'm looking to make. Or is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Whatever we create here, we're going to end up rebuilding it over there, right? And we're going to use the copy tool as sort of the point I'm trying to get at. So that's looking super nice, I think. I think that looks really nice. That's cool. Ski ramp, says Jack the Cat. That's not quite what we're building, Jack. It's not quite what we're building. So we raised that one up so that this one can go lower down. I think this can go lower down. Also, I got noises in the air. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's scale it back. Look at this. Yeah, we can probably get away with that. The thing is, that road now needs to come down to somewhere around here. Not so sure about that part, but let's go grab this tool again. And get you to come down. No, I don't want you to snap to anything. There we go, awesome. I think I know what the problem I'm looking at is here actually. This is definitely, if we look at like the roads, that's sort of right. This one is definitely over too much. I think even that could come back in a little bit. Right, yeah, there's going to be a lot of road manipulation going on here, basically. The roadways are going the wrong way under, says Chris Reed. They're going the correct way, believe it or not. It's an interesting interchange, that's for sure. So we got noises in the ear. The Tuber Titan is here, resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription, greatly appreciate it. Saying, wow, it's been 2 months already. It has, although technically it's been 1 month. I'll let you figure that one out. Delicious tea. Ed Network is here, resubscribing for 22 months in a row. Ed Network, thank you for the resubscribe, man. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. And Dinky Dino is here, resubscribing for 17 months in a row. Crazy amounts of support. Appreciate it as always, peeps. Thank you for the support, Dinky Dino. Hope you enjoy what we're up to here. Oh, that's some delicious tea. Excuse me while I slurp on my tea. It's delicious. Can't you see? Can't you hear how delicious it is? I think the snapping is working against me a little bit at times here, but that's getting closer to what we want. I think. The curviness isn't quite. I want these to go into straight roads at the end. Here's another thing I think might help. Let's actually move these together. Oh, we can make a big change there. Bring it in a lot closer. It's that bottom road now that's the main curiosity. I think, tap it back that one way. I think we've got a winner there. A winner chicken dinner. Let's grab these. Push those right in as well. I think. So we want them to connect to roads. Now, which way do they go across again? So we drive on the left-hand side, meaning we go that way, and then it'll be the opposite in the middle. but then it will be correct here. So this is supposed to go in that way. We're going to create a road on the grid. So that is kind of how we want them to connect. We'll leave it like that for now. Oh, I think I may have actually like well and truly overdid that. Let's grab the move it tool. Well, those other ones are a little too close now, aren't they? Yeah, I definitely overdid it on this one. It needs some space. There we go. Is this a diverging diamond interchange, says Knight Oshi. It resembles one. It's actually not, but it's very similar to it. It's one without like a stopping point. Right, now the next thing we've got to do... this is actually super tricky to get your head around. Because I believe... Oh my god, no, this might be wrong. Wow. Because the roads join and separate at different places. So if I try and visualize what I'm building, this is the road coming across, and it needs to split up to go straight across and to go down. And the place that it splits up is kind of just about here. So we're going to have a road that goes, I believe, like that, and then down here. So that's our right-hand turn. This is straight over. And then where's the left-hand turn after that? I think the left-hand turn has already happened on the opposite side. So if you're going this way across, where is your left-hand turn coming from again? So that road... I have to flip it in my head when I look at it, which is so confusing. So if I'm going across from one side to the other, yeah, the left hand happens before you cross. Right, so that's actually this one here. Okay, so there's going to be that connection, which means that this one is a single, and that something comes from over here to connect with it, like that. We'll just make it look ugly for now. This is starting to look like it. I know it looks like a complete mess, but it's actually really starting to look like I've got the hang of it. Okay, so road going across the middle, from the middle, will split off to one side. Bam. And then it will be a single lane road until it joins with another one, which is the one coming off of that road. Yeah, so this is actually correct. Except the two lanes go in different directions, right? And oh wait, I want that. Yeah, just that's a bit awkward. Why are you doing that? Yep, so that's sort of correct, but we're missing something, right? So if you've made your way across the middle, you can go straight on or make a right-hand turn. You would have made your left-hand turn prior. So now we need to think about the road that's coming in, which is this one. It can make its left-hand turn, that's good. It can go straight over to the other side. I think that's it. I think we're actually looking at it, right? But we need to connect it in the right places. Let's start off by changing these roads. When we do this on the other side, it'll all make sense. I have done that horribly wrong, have I? Right, it splits up, so that should be a 2-lane. Yeah, that looks about right. Zeke Fide says, wait, half of the bottom one is going in the wrong direction. Yeah, the directions are all kind of messed up at the moment. We're just sort of putting in the connections, and then we're going to compact it and everything, is essentially the idea here. So, where are we going to connect? Because these two are actually going to join together to create a 2-lane road that goes into the side of the intersection. So we need to move that more to about there. This one needs to be more around here, and it needs to be lower down. Because, in fact, we're going to delete it. Can I? Is there like a bulldoze? Bam. Let's go grab Are we in the move it tool? Awesome. Okay, we need you to be like, It doesn't want to go there. Distance too short. That looks more like it. These two need to converge and create a 2-lane road at some point. So I actually kind of want that to be nowish, because we're going to use it as like a minimal amount of points, I guess is what I should be saying. So let's go bulldoze that and then rebuild this road again. And we want you to do that without looking stupid. It keeps wanting to look stupid, peeps. Maybe let's bulldoze that. Maybe we'll try this again. Right, come all the way down to wherever you're comfortable with. We're gonna work for you, Mr. Road. Okay. You don't want to go anywhere now. You're happy going there. Okay, that's brilliant. We'll work for you. Here's how we'll do it. We'll make this one just nope, not like that. Go straight there. You want to be funky? That's fine. I think it created multiple connections, so bear with me, peeps. Let's move that. Now we're starting to see what I want to see. And then from you, okay, maybe it'll behave different once we've got this. Right, I can add a connection like that. This is so irritating because I want it to connect nice and easy, right? It's got a problem with the slope, so maybe the move it tool needs to change upwards here. Okay, then we go off of the move it tool. That is what I'm looking for. And now it's going in the right direction. And it's just that connection next, so we need to move this. Oh god, that's ugly. Nope, still doesn't like it. I'm not sure it's even possible at this point. It just kind of looks like it's going to be utter madness. But once it's connected, surely then it's okay. Space is already occupied. Weird. Ha! Finally, right. Finally, we got that connection together. Okay, so you're going across the road this way. You can go off to the left. You can go straight over ahead. Brilliant. So if you're going straight over ahead, when you get to the other side, you can go straight over, or you can make that right-hand turn back down onto there. Can you see it? So all we have to do is make this side look neat and organized, and it will cover both. The one thing that I think we're missing is that we've got you're always going to have 2 lanes going down here. So what is the lane that we're missing in this spot? This is an exit, so when you are exiting the motorway, you can go left or right. So I think what we're missing, I can see it now, I can visualize it. We're missing that road, right? So you're exiting the motorway, you can go left or right. I think you can even do a U-turn on this system, because if you're going across the motorway, right, and I flip it round because we haven't built this side, you could then go back onto the motorway in the opposite direction. Right, now I've been waffling and not reading chat, so I want to know, this looks way overcomplicated, says Utman. You might be right. I want to know what you guys think now. I'm going to read the noises in here, I'm going to drink tea, I'm going to read chat, and then we're going to tidy this up and finish it, because we're probably now not very far away from completing it. So let me go get the noises in my ear on the screen. Kuzcore Power has resubscribed tier 3 for 3 months in a row, saying hi. Kuzcore Power, I'm probably butchering your name. Hello, thank you for your tier 3 subscription. It is greatly appreciated. If you are not aware, being a tier 3 subscriber means that you can get whitelisted on Let's Play Minecraft together over at play.asymmetrical.com. Left hand side of your screen, click on get whitelisted. Anyway, you probably know that. It looks like it has a lot of character. I like it a lot, says River Plasma. It'll look great once we get it looking real nice, you know what I mean? It will look great, trust. PV TFG says this looks overcomplicated. I love it. I wouldn't describe it as overcomplicated. I would describe it as being somewhat compact in particular directions compared to other interchanges of this type. Like a cloverleaf sort of fits inside that diamond. There are other ones that are like circular and bigger. I think it's called a turbine. I Love Cats has gifted a sub to J Ebank 2000. I Love Cats, thank you for being so generous. And Ebank, thank you for watching the streams, man. Greatly appreciate the subscription there. I Love Cats says X, I'm still watching for the singing to cover up for the lack of music. There'll be no singing. My voice is a bit croaky, by the way. By the way, we are creating an asset to put into the city. So something important that we got to do is delete that road and replace it with this one. Now we had a junction on the second line there, and we want it on the same one here because we're trying to make this look as symmetrical as we can, basically. All right, so now I think I'm literally just going to be in the move it tool. It would be nice to get some sort of parallel points going on. So, oh, that's interesting. Let's snap like that. This one did something similar at one point, didn't it? Yeah. I think I want that to be one road, not to be two at this point. Let's try and build it again. Yeah, that's much better. Now, you are sort of snapped into that. Like, this is out a little bit further. Oh. I kind of need to be able to tell. Ah, that looks pretty good. And then what's the distance from... Actually, it looks really quite parallel, except that one can connect, and this one can't. I think it is slightly off the grid. What I'd like for it to do is to not snap to the grid, but allow me to see the grid in a way that means I can align it. So let's turn off the toggle snapping for a second. That's clearly almost in the middle, so let's get it over a little bit. Okay, that's like ridiculously close at that point. So it's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. You'd need to go that way a little bit and out by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 means you would be about there, I think. So that's pretty parallel so far. And we've got a noise in the air. We've got two noises in the air. We have Shadowproof279 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Shadowproof, thank you for being Shadowproof. We need more Shadowproof things. Appreciate your subscription. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And I don't know what else to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, maybe not that much. Lower that down a little bit. Maybe we'll get away with a little bit more. Really trying to push it there, aren't we? Now, things are supposed to be grid aligned, right? Those look pretty well grid aligned, in my opinion. That's a little bit closer. And you are supposed... Is it that one we're supposed to be on? I think it is. You are now even closer as well. So we've got some pretty smooth looking ramps in the middle. Now, what is the difference here? We've got... It's quite a big difference. This is... I think we're now sort of in artistic freedom territory to make the rest of this look good. I think we want to bring you out to about there. Want to tuck that first road in a little bit. Oh, we can actually do quite a bit here. That's a really interesting split. And then I think I'd like that to actually be closer to the road at this point, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's looking all right, but here's where I think we make it look a lot nicer. We're going to bring that way down there. Okay, and then let's put too much on the first bit. Yeah, it's a bit not the nicest of bends, but I think we've done a reasonable job there. Let's push it in a little bit. We've got another noise in the air. Gee, I didn't read the last one. I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at this streaming business. Can't even read messages people are sending me. Have you tried roundabouts, says Physiax. Yes. Yes, we've tried roundabouts. This is not a roundabout. This is sort of intentionally not. I feel like that might actually... The further that way we go, the more awkward the ramp is going to actually look. Oh, that actually looks really rough from that angle. Maybe that means we've got to raise this off the ground a little bit. Which we can do. That's not a problem. Okay, and do we do something similar on this side? I don't think we need to, however... Yeah, I don't think we need to. And that is pretty much all of it, I think. That's pretty much all of it. I think I'm going to peel that one in just a tiny bit. Right, so Ank is here with a donation. In fact, Ank is here with 2 donations, so thank you for both of those. First time I've caught a City Skylines stream. Can you give a quick overview of what your city looks like when you have a chance? I'd appreciate it. Absolutely, we'll do an overview, for sure. That's a great idea. We should really do one of those every stream. So for the peeps who ain't so sure, they get to see everything that's going on. Ankle is here with another donation saying, you said 2 noises in the air and I only mentioned the one. Feels bad, man. Nah, joke. I had one from before to read, Ank, before yours. So that's why I mentioned 2. But thank you ever so much for your support, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying today's live stream where we're building our own intersection, which is looking absolutely amazing, might I say. And we're just going to make some more tweaks and modifications. Right, I reckon... Where is the junction? How did we drag this? Oh, I think it's when we dragged it off to the side, we pulled it away. It looks a little bit odd because of that 2-lane bit there. Just kind of... not so sure about it. Maybe we can change this a little bit again. We're really not going to have too much control over that. So now I think we're just smoothing and ironing things out. We're looking for slight improvements, areas that could be a little bit nicer, and I think you'll find we've probably done as much good as we can do here. That one then makes this one look a little bit awkward. And I really don't see what else we can do. Did I curve that one a little bit before? Just a tiny bit? I think it's kind of done. I think that's the reality of it. It's just done. And then here, I think actually straightening that up a fair bit on both of those looks really good. How are they nestled into the grids? So you're not on a line, and neither are you. And these ones were sort of right in the middle of a grid line. Wait, are they? I don't know what I'm saying. No, they are literally in the middle of 2 grid lines. So you would go to the right a little bit, and you there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one side of it. Now, in order to get the other side in place, I'm not sure entirely what we need to do, but I think if we get rid of these guideline roads, it might become a little bit easier. We've got lots of tea reminders in chat. Thank you for the tea reminders, peeps. I've been drinking lots of tea. I'll continue to drink it. We've also got a noise in the ear from Hawkarl, or Hawkarl. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what way I'm supposed to say it. But Hawkarl, thank you for your subscription. Greatly appreciate you using the Prime subscription on me. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time hanging out with us as we make roads and drink tea. I think X is overthinking this whole road thing, says Lovelli. I don't think I am at all, man. I think we're making a beautiful junction system. Now, here's the bit where you start to shout, X, you're crazy. We're going to delete that road. We're going to delete this road. Yeah, this might actually be crazy. And we're going to delete that road. Because now we have one half of the system. Let's do a marquee selection of everything. Let's copy everything. And let's... How did I rotate? How did I rotate? I've completely forgotten, Pete. Oh, right click, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh no, that's not what I need to do. I need to flip it. Oh, does this have a flip it tool? I pray it does. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, surely it's got a flip tool. Come on now. Come on now. Move it. Come on. Where's flip? I don't see a flip. No. Oh no, I'm crazy. I need to undo all that demolitioning that I did. Oh no. Oh no. Let's think about this for a second. Do we? No, wait. Did I just confuse myself? Isn't that good enough? I think I might have confused myself a little bit there. Now let's go and put those highways nice and snug next to each other. How did I manage to do that? How did I manage to confuse myself? I don't need to flip it. I mean, jeez, I'm sorry. Okay, you know, my brain. I don't claim for it to be the best one in the game. I do not claim. Ah, that is the other problem. It's not going to like the connections. So we need like a road anarchy thing for that. People are putting dirt faces in chat. Thanks. Thanks for believing in me. Now, if I were to bulldoze these sections here, would that help? Right, so now we need a road anarchy thing. Ah, that's actually like... I don't know how to deal with that. Because that's the last connection we need to make. But we can't actually make those connections. What if we tried different road types to begin with? Ooh, this don't look good. This don't look good. I mean, it'll let us do that. So that's a start, right? The fact that we can pull something off of it. Maybe we have to meet in the middle. Which means these things won't like where the pillars are going to end up. Let's try that with the 2-lane motorway, though. Okay, so that's... To enable road anarchy, says Sylvan. Second button on bottom left. What? Second button on bottom left? Bottom left. Which way's left? Which way's... My left or your left? Oh, jeez, I'm so confused. That's the snapping to. Where's road anarchy, then? Bottom left, like literally down here, road anarchy. Which one's road anarchy? Turn off all road snapping, says Christ. We've done that. Road snapping's all off. Just Control A and you can place everything. Nope, Control A doesn't do anything. Just lower the road to connect, someone says. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's the shape of the junction. I mean, I could move it and shuffle it back and forth, I guess. You clicked on the one on the right. Wait, down here. Follow terrain. Maybe that's it. No, wait, that's just for moving. See, I don't think moving lets you connect things together. That being said, did that change anything else anywhere else? What's that? Asset editor settings. Don't think we need that. Adjust the heights. Well, let's analyze. Okay, so I can do that, but I can't. Oh, it's this one here. It won't let me. So it doesn't like that one, but it likes that one. That's kind of weird. But well, if we think about it, that is where the roads. Oh wait, it's literally just oops, the one side. Road Anarchy is a mod, says Alex Brass. Right to the tool you clicked, X. Can someone give me clear instructions? Right to the tool I clicked is not particularly clear. Toggle snapping, bulldoze, copy, align heights, marquee selection, single selection. Not seeing any form of road anarchy. You just need to use it as a blue circle, not as a new road, X, says JPict. I just need to use it as a blue circle. Again, not understanding these instructions. So at this point, what I don't want to do is like drastically change this over here and not be able to get it back together. That's what I don't want to do. And I've got a feeling I'm not going to get away with anything else. We can still copy from the other side. So if we're able to move these into a position where it's comfortable with it, then I guess that's a thing, right? But it's not. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like this side over here at all. So it didn't like... where is that on the grid also? Wait, can I undo all of that? Okay, there we go. That's no more undoing. The button on the left with the height numbers on it opens a menu where you should be able to switch it on, says Marmar. That's just the snap to menu. Over here we have... This is like a, I don't know, selection menu? Also, I don't like the way all of this is selected, but it is. It is selected. Align... Ooh, wait, what do I want to do? Let's close that tool for a second. Why is it all still selected? Right of the snap tool, next to the snap tool. Oh my god, that thing! I didn't realise that was a button! Ah! I didn't realise that was a button. I just thought that was like a light or like an indicator, something that's like, hi, you are doing this. This is what's happening. I didn't realise. Okay, thank you, peeps. So which one is like? Okay, I don't know what these mean. Straight slope. Let's try that one to begin with. Okay, so it still doesn't like it. It's not that. Let's turn off. Is that a thing I can turn off? Oh, they're different modes. Ground. Forces the ground to follow the elevation of the road. Oh my god, I've wanted to know how to do that. Wow. Okay, elevated. Forces the use of elevated pieces. Okay, it's not that one. Bridges. Forces you to create a bridge. Wow. And then we have tunnel, which forces the use of a tunnel. So it's not any of those, peeps. What is it now then, if it's not any of those? Sylvan says you don't have road anarchy. I don't have road anarchy. It would appear to be so. I wonder if all of these are... No, that one's not messed up. Oops. Spangleboo says, jeez, it's not a derp. If he didn't know, you guys are derp fiends. Exactly, Spangleboo. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. All these derp fiends. Jeez. So I need the road anarchy mod. I believe what we should do is just save the game, save asset, and load it back up again. So we're going to call this... What is the name of that intersection again? DCMI. It's called a DCMI. Oh, that's not typing. Hello? Wait, what? Do I name it here? Asset name DCMI. What do I do there then? Nothing? Okay, now I do something there. Wow. Okay, so we're going to save DCMI. And now we're going to go get the road anarchy mod. So I believe I need to relaunch the entire game. So you'll be watching a black screen. Exciting entertainment with Asuma. It's a black screen. Goodness me, what's going to happen next? Is it going to remain black? I believe it will for a while. The only thing that can save us now is some good old sass. Jeez, it's getting all meta up in here. Right, we're going to have to go onto the workshop, which I'm on. And I'm going to have to... Wait a minute, what am I looking at? No, I don't want to go here. Hi, no. I'm having trouble finding the workshop. I feel like I'm there, but it doesn't look the same as I'm... Okay, right, there we go. Road anarchy. Bam! We're going to search it. We're going to search it, peeps. If you don't have Road Anarchy, you can download it. It's a button that looks like an A in the Apple App Store, says Sylvan. Sorry, downloading it in the Apple App Store? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. So I'm not sure which one to get, actually, just looking at them. And I think I'm just going to get Find Road Anarchy. Let's add that one in, and let's go launch the game. Alright, peeps, no more black screen. I know it's riveting entertainment. I know you can't contain your excitement right now. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put things on the screen again, Jesus. Just got to happen, you know. You lot have been spoiled, basically. Been spoiled this stream. That's its icon, says Lee Pap. What's its icon? What is the it that you speak of? Let's go... First of all into options. No, that wouldn't be it. Content manager. Mods. Find Road Anarchy was the name of it. So let's turn that one on. Let's click on its options. Toggle Anarchy. Control A. Someone was telling me to do that earlier. So you can toggle bending and snapping and collision. Wow. Control C might be useful as well. So now we need to go into our asset editor. We need to load... oh, do I not... Well, we did European, didn't we? So we'll select that again. Alex Brass says, lovely stream, but not so productive. I would disagree. We have been building a wonderful little exchange thing here. Spangleboo says, worst stream ever. It's got things on the screen. I need a silence live stream. I think what you need, Spangle, is a podcast. Jeez, okay? Next you're going to be complaining that it didn't turn up in the mail, that it's live, that you can't pause it. I mean, I guess you can't pause it. So that's a genuine complaint. DCMI, let's load it up, please. Please still be there. You're still there. That's wonderful. Okay. So now we can do Control A and get some road anarchy up in here. Let's just check this out. So, oh, does that mean it's enabled by default? Let's press Control A. No. Why is the bird gone flame? I think reloading it seemed to have actually just fixed it. One other problem. Don't have our highways in yet. Let's quickly get our highways back in. You're not the right type. Oh, trying to deceive me with the wrong type, were they? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Conspiracy to build the wrong type of road. That's definitely the wrong type of road. Bam. Oh, jeez, what did I just do? Please, no, I've broken everything. Okay, it's back to normal. Nice. That's the interchange. Now, who want to tell me that ain't a cool interchange? It doesn't look as grandiose as the one that I found online. But that's it. That's literally it. So let's go save this asset. Let's save our asset into DCMI. We'll save it. We do want to override it. No, I do not want to make a backup. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, now we're going to quit to the main menu. The menu that is the main one. You know. Alex Brass says X is just a professional streamer in progress. In progress? Interesting. I am a professional streamer. This is my job. It is my profession. Derping is my profession. Can you believe it? Who else can say that? Humbly B says anarchy. I like the sound of that. Anarchy in the UK. Anarchy in the Derpopolis. Well, it makes more sense than a real road system, says Genius James. It is a real road system. That's the point, I guess. So we got to implement this somewhere in the city. I'm a little bit unsure about changing our big system over here. Now, I know I'm itching to get into this and to show you all the what's it. Excuse me. Sorry about that burping on stream. I could have swore I just saw a border line through the middle of our city. So, for those of you tuning in... Oh, wait, let's go do that. Chestnut Experience is number 5 now. Roller coaster and Ferris wheel. Goodness me. Goodness me. Let's go put it in. So, we've got to do this, peeps. It's got to be done. We've unlocked the ultimate stuff. I don't think it goes any higher than that. So we unlocked this one and that one. And I have not noticed that before. I don't think we went all the way across. There's more details here. We're going to put in a Ferris wheel. We're going to put this one just over here. Bam. And we'll put the roller coaster on the opposite side. This one might be massive. So it kind of needs like a big area in which to operate. Maybe we won't. Oh wait, there was a little green spot there. And it would destroy some paths. So maybe actually we're going to go put it over here. Right, the roller coaster's going to go on that side then. Wow! Wowzers! Look at that. Oh my goodness me, look at the lights. Look at the lights. They're so fancy. Let's watch it in action, peeps. They're going on it straight away. The peeps are going to be loving this. Go through the little wahoozle bit. And then... Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh, that would make me feel a little bit nauseous. I actually love roller coasters. I really enjoy them. What's really funny is that I look really angry in all of my pictures on a roller coaster. I think I tense up on a roller coaster. But I love them. They're great. Alright, so tour of the city time. Hands up in chat if you need a tour of the city. If you need recapping on the evolution. And that is a heck of a lot of fire. That is a ridiculous amount of fire in this area. And it's in the areas that are covered. Man, what is going on? What is going on? I think we need to add some extra fire departments. I mean, it's like it's in the area right next to them, so something's wrong. Maybe we should go and put one around here somewhere. Yeah, I feel like we just need one probably about there. Anyway. Right, the hands are up in chat. Thank you, peeps. Thank you for letting me know. So we started here. We built this bit going through the middle. we set up this idea that we were going to have zones on either side separated from one another, and the only way through was through these roads in the middle. So this area here, this residential area that I'm highlighting, all of this going all the way around there has no connection to the commercial district and the industrial districts that sit within it, with exception to walking down these paths with these beautiful forests around them. There has been so many forest fires on this map, it has been ridiculous, and it keeps setting fire to things. It's a huge nuisance. These towers aren't really doing anything. I think it's the traffic. I think it's the way the game deals with traffic. You've got a fire station here. I mean, it's got a spare engine, but they're not getting over to where the fires are, and stuff is burning and spreading. It's kind of ridiculous. So we started with this. We ended up expanding around and doing a lot of this over time. We built another industrial area here, another commercial area, and another residential. And there is a one-way road going through here, so there is a bit of a connection there. You will see lots of crazy connections because we had to readjust these things several times to deal with the traffic. After we built up most of that area, we then started to work on this district, which has a monorail at the heart of it, as you can see right here. Not a lot of people use the monorail, unfortunately, so it didn't turn out to be that good, but it's a very well managed district, and we've got loads of lovely buildings in the middle. They look great. And then around them we've expanded lots and lots of offices. Some of it is mixed with residential. There's quite a few residential buildings scattered throughout this city. And then over on the side here we have like a residential district set of streets that look slightly different because this is all high-tech housing and then this is different here. So it adds a bit of character. We've thrown some parks around it as well. We've added this green belt across the side and really kind of helps create, I don't know, like a really nice look for this part of the city. And it heads up here to this traffic-ridden roundabout, and the monorail extends all the way down to the end here, which leads into our commercial project. Now there is also a second part to this area. As you can see, the offices go over into this space as well. So then, after we kind of built up probably most of this, we started this honeycomb project over here. But then we went and we built up this new industrial strip. Now the idea of this industrial strip was to have this highway that goes back and forth like this and have all of these connections, and over time they've become pretty overburdened with traffic, which is unfortunate, and we're actually going to try and improve this with our new junction. And yeah, so we built up like commercial stuff on either side, and after doing that we started to build up this experimental area. There are paths blocking off the size of these plots. These buildings are all basically like a 2x2 grid, so there are tons and tons of them, and they're on these massive rows, and it looks really odd, and there's a big highway that goes through the middle of it. So that's kind of the idea for that area. Then over the back here we have our touristy area. We've got stadiums, we've got concerts, this big old tower here, and then we've got the theme park area. And then it kind of links across over into this area where we've got another park, some more buildings, and a giant train station, as well as this massive building. So it's all kind of organically evolved. Well, that's what happens with these cities. But generally what we do is we just sort of pick an idea and then put it into an area. So our latest idea is to build a suburb that looks like this, and apparently one that has loads of garbage issues. Jeez, we need to build another recycling centre. Oh, that one probably never got to put to use, did it? Because of that. And that's pretty much the story of this place at the moment. The big experiment we're doing at the moment is having a tram line that goes from this area all the way down to there, so they can go to work. And we are yet to hook this area up to any commercial, which we're going to do very soon. Don't forget, Asymmetrical's promises. No promises, says Lobozo. It doesn't work like that. There's no promises to begin with. Jeez. Right, anyway, what we're going to do is demolish all of this. And I might end up undoing this, so we can always roll back to that save. Okay, because this is kind of a big crazy deal. This bit right here. Okay, that's a lot of road to get destroyed, but we're destroying it. And we're going to try our new... oh, I don't see it. Wait, oh, because you wouldn't actually... Yeah, you wouldn't actually see it. Right. Now, I got to rotate it like that. And what's annoying is that the roads at the end don't actually need to be there. So it kind of looks like if we destroyed that much, we might just get enough space to work with this thing. Okay, let's go back to that. Still need some more space. Road snapping, or it trying to snap to stuff, might be a problem. Let's demolish those and demolish these connections. It is still trying to snap to this road over here, which we don't want. Right, now we've got space to build it. Oh man, this is going to be super interesting. Question is, will the roads be going in the right direction, first of all? They should be, because we built it for left-hand turns. So they're going up on the right, and that is somehow entirely wrong. How did I end up building this for... I've ended up building it for the wrong-hand drive. How does that happen? How does that happen? Because I had to look at the other image and flip it, and that image was right-hand drive. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, the image I was looking at was a right-hand drive. So I flipped it, and somehow, even though I flipped it, it's a right-hand drive. What's that about? How has that happened? That doesn't make any sense, because we were building this as a... That is mysterious. I don't know how that happened. Let's go. You rotated it, says Lee Pap. Lee Pap, come on now. Come on now, think about it. If you rotate something, it still goes in the same direction. Jeez. Like, rotate a road in your head going forwards on the left-hand side. Rotate it 180. It's now going forward on the left-hand side if you're in the car. We got a noise in the ear donation here from none other than Ank saying, air quotes, professional. Oh jeez, just put it in air quotes, will ya? Just mock the streamer. Is that what it's about today? Is this mock the streamer day? I can't believe the cheek. Here I am putting all of my energy into a nice little stream just to entertain you, and you're mocking me, calling me a professional. Oh, makes my blood boil, it does. No, you must be able to swap. Okay, road anarchy time. Oh, I love this mod. This mod is saving my life. We actually kind of need to keep track of where we are with all these connections. So I think, yeah, that's good, isn't it? We just did all of this side, right? Thank goodness for this mod. That's all I'm saying right now. So that's an exit ramp. And that's coming on. That's an exit. And that's all of it. Nice. Very nice. Okay, now we built one. What are we going to do for the rest of this area? Like, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the hookup is here. Professional derpers, says Sinner. I don't consider that a derp. Because I don't even know what the error... I don't know if the error is me or it's the computer game. I don't know how it was possible, because we were building it for left-hand side driving, and we saved it, and when we put it in this world, it weren't left-hand side driving. That's all I know. That's all I know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we need the hookup. Oh! Okay, it's actually going to let us. When I make that weird noise, it's me pretending to get angry, just in case you were wondering. Okay, that's good. And that's good as well. Right, now we've got our 2-lane highways, of which we're going to go like that. We could possibly, let's hope this isn't too bad for my health. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. You kind of got a thing in the way. I'll see how it is. Let's go like that. That ain't so bad, is it? So we connected it up to that. And I think it means this roundabout still works. So now over on this side, we've got to do this connection and then rebuild our roundabout by the looks of it. Let's go delete that little bit. Let's demolish both of those, basically. That being said, let's finish building the roundabout first. I think, yeah, that will just have to do. Go back to the regular tool, and that will go straight across, but that one will not. It will first of all have to go to there. Bam! Alright, we've hooked it up. Shall we see what happens? What chaos and carnage can unfold now? I don't know how this is going to affect traffic, but I hope that it does. I hope it affects traffic in a good way. So now what we're going to do, peeps, is watch the intersection. Are you ready for some quality intersection watching action? They are going through this intersection like it's magic, peeps. They ain't got no traffic problems on their minds, except this. This is a problem. So if you wanna go into the city here, you've got a long way around to go by the looks of it. I mean, I think we need a lot of professional redesigning at this point. Let's go turn this into a two-way exit. I think that would be smart. I think, yeah, exit, exit, and then that one should be the entrance, right? If you want to get back on at that point. So this exit here kind of looks like it means something. And then what happens to this roundabout? Because, oh, wait a minute. Now, before you say that there's something wrong with the interchange, you'd be kind of right here. They're supposed to go into 2 lanes, but they don't. It's probably because they want to take the exit here. Oh, God. It's just the same old problem, really. It doesn't matter what the interchange is. It's the same old problem. Feel like we kind of made the problem worse, you know? Anyway, we know where they want to go. We know where they want to go. They want to go down here. Let's go give them... Yeah, so I guess if you're coming from over here to then here... You're going to be... it's the old lanes problem, I guess. Anyway, let's go give them the connection they want. Because we know what they want, right? They want that. They want some of that. Now they're telling me it's... Oh, they're so fussy. They're so fussy. It's too steep. It's too steep, Asuma. Space is already occupied. Well, is it? I say it ain't. Road anarchy for the win. Road anarchy for the win. Yes. Let's also use the move it tool here. Let's just move it that way a little bit and then move it down a little bit. Ooh, that might have been too much. I think it's that bit there that probably... we'll leave it alone. We'll stop doing that. Right, so they do want to go there. But the 2-lane thing, it's not so bad. Look, some of them are happy with going straight over. That's good. So when they want to go into this lane, it slows it down. But when they want to go straight over, it's wonderful. So this gets all backed up here because they want to change lane again, right? It's the same problem every time. It's just the way they want to get together in lanes. I think we should try the traffic manager mod now because this is just ridiculous. Not even this beautiful intersection. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Asuma, that is a beautiful intersection. I agree. I agree. Let's save the game. Asuma saves the game. Yes. Let's quit the game. Right, that was me rambling to myself for ages. I just realised. I look over at chat and I'm like, oh, you have been neglected. You have been neglected. Right, I'm going to go to the workshop again. And I will be... oh, I'm already there. No, don't. Go back. Okay, I'm going to be searching for traffic manager. Someone sent me a tweet explaining that I wanted this traffic manager thing. President Edition, that's the one. That is the one. So we are going to add traffic manager President Edition. And you got your River in black screen entertainment back, peeps. Let's go load up the game. Yeah, you need to use traffic manager mod, says River Plasma Hero. Yes, I'm hoping that I can use it to implement the AI as opposed to have them as opposed to managing the roads individually. Like, it allows you a greater control over the roads. I kind of don't want that. I kind of just want the traffic to be better, you know. That's kind of just what I want. Let's continue the game. Let's continue the game. It isn't much better. The lanes keep being a problem, says CB. Well, I think the interchange is definitely better. It's a really, really clever interchange. Make a tunnel to go from point A to point B, X, says Alex Brass. I don't even know what point A or B are on the map. Great Mad Hat says, yay, the stream is still going. It is still going. It is still going indeed. How long have we been going for? Because we just spent a lot of time making that intersection. I forgot to do something, so I need to quit back to the main menu. Damn it! Wasting your time, aren't I? X, use the move it tool to fix the connections to the other highway. Now they look wonky. Oh, I'll come back round to making it look neat again later. Just want to fix the traffic first. So, options. That's the name of a mod. That should be a workshop mod. Fix the traffic. I bet there's one called that. Let's, where are we going? Content Manager, mods. Traffic Manager, President Edition, manage your city's traffic. Options. Compact main menu, Gameplay, realistic speeds, reckless driving. Huh. Don't know what that is, we'll leave it at 0. Oh, interesting. Road condition has bigger impact on vehicle speed. Enable advanced vehicle AI. That sounds like what I want. Oh, settings are denied for each save game separately. Defined? What? Dynamic lane selection? Okay, I get it. Uh-oh. I think maybe I should have left that alone. Enable more realistic parking. Prevent unnecessary transfers at public transport stations. Not sure what that means. Not sure what the implementations of that is. Policies and restrictions. Block junctions. Enable highway-specific lane merging / splitting rules. That sort of sounds like it might be what I want. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is. So let's hope that that makes the difference. Let's go continue the game. Open the options menu in-game on the pause menu, says Lepap. Ah, that's what you mean. Okay. I think I know what you mean. Demand for zones. We have demand for zones, peeps. By the way, a lot of the traffic going into that area, I'm pretty sure comes from outside of the city, because I watched this video about it, and we don't have a lot of industry. We have a lot of offices, so I believe it's importing goods from outside the city. There are ways to deal with that, ones that I didn't particularly like the look of doing, because they're a bit hacky. If we think like that, though, we might be able to add, like, service roads to make a lot of sense for that type of traffic. So we'll look at doing that as well as this. The game's taking a lot longer to load now, isn't it? I guess he's going to farther and farther into all these improvement mods until he just installs them all, says it's Silver. Feels like it. Definitely installing more as we go along. Is it stuck? Let's go. It's not stuck. I can see it moving. Let's just plop that sort of on top of it. There we go. For comparison, it is very slowly moving. It's not moving, is it? Ah, okay. What do you think, peeps? Is it broken? Is it not going to let us load the game? Ah, that's unfortunate. Have you thought about adding a cargo train into your industrial area, says River Plasmo Hero. I think we need it in our commercial area. That's not moving. That's not moving. I'm going to disable the mod then, because that seems to have caused the problem. City Skylines, you have crashed. I demand that you stop running right about now. It stopped running, thank you. Thank you very much. Gun Rover is here, resubscribing for 9 months in a row. That's a Twitch baby. Thank you ever so much for the support, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying today's live stream. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's good. Thank you for your support. Jack the Cat says X. I've noticed Traffic Manager. It does this sometimes. It'll load eventually. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. Let's try the other thing for now. It wasn't Road Anarchy, was it? It was Traffic Manager. Let's turn that off then. And let's see if it loads this time. Sphinx says, gotta go, see you in the Nether. Is that a Let's Play Minecraft Together reference? Real Plasma Hero says, first time you load up a new mod, it can take a while. I've not noticed that before. I mean, maybe with that one, it might just be a thing with that mod, but I never noticed anything like that before. Connect your Paradox account to get a new park. Not sponsored, says Leopard. Okay, sure it's not sponsored. Is it me or is the game paused? That's a game that's not doing anything. Oh, and now it catches up. Okay, some loading blues. Observation. There is a lot of traffic coming from here, coming into this area. Where is that coming from? Because there are no other connections other than outside of the city. Therefore, I believe what we would benefit from is a connection here for this road to get into this part of the city. A good spot for that is kind of here. Like, what if they're a little turning off the side here? I think I'd like to move that a little bit if I could. Move that maybe over here. Yeah, have it something like that. Okay, and then let's go turn off the move it tool. And something like that is what we're after. Let's go. Get a good old curve. I feel like the curve we need is somewhere there, but it's obstructed by all these road guidelines. Okay, cool. We're going to need to move that as well. That's not actually the way that I wanted to move it, so let's just undo that. I think what I wanted to do is click on it and move it like this. In fact, we'll just demolish it, I think. Okay, then we'll come back to here. Make a little connection. Or not, apparently. Or yes. Okay, is that power line thing still needed? It doesn't look like it. So we'll get rid of it. Bam. Right, now, immediately we've got a queue of traffic. I'm going to guess that there are traffic lights on. I'd clicked on the wrong thing. I'm going to guess that there are traffic lights on over here. There is. We want to turn those off. And the traffic should flow into the city a little easier from over here. Alright, so we are redirecting some traffic that used to come up this ramp now into this ramp, making this area here intolerably busy. Let's change this road to exit only for now. Okay, it's exit only, peeps. Let the police through. Right, that's interesting. Now, will the traffic here ever get to flow? Kind of looks like it might not. I'm going to guess that if they exit there, they're going to come through here to get to this part of the city as well. So we kind of need another connection around here, don't we? And I see a place to put a road. I'm hoping my traffic management ideas here work out, peeps. If they don't, then it is what it is. I thought we would totally need a thing there. Like to destroy a building. That's what I meant when I said thing. Okay, that appears to be okay. Oh my goodness me, we made it worse. We made it worse. Rederping, what's this? Rederping the road. X, do you want crashes? Why no traffic lights? In this game it just means that they merge like that rather than do silly stuff. It's fine. I don't think we have to worry about crashes. We could also add a road here to peel off and join that one. But basically there's a heck of a lot of cars in this area. Like, even if we're trying to control how they get in and out of the area, it's still just a stupid amount of stuff coming through here. And it all wants to get in. Look, all this traffic trying to get in. And we can't distribute it well enough. It's because they want to change lanes here. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that they want to do that. Oh, what if we could convince them to not change lanes there for some reason? Maybe if we turned this one into a triple road, it might change their mind about what they're doing. Did that make a difference? No, because they still want to do that there, don't they? Still want to play that game. So that problem is all about them just being in the wrong lane or something. Yellow Harold is here, resubscribing for 26 months in a row, saying roundabouts Satsuma, they solve everything. Almost. We're looking at roundabouts full of traffic. We're literally looking at roundabouts, Yellow Harold, full of traffic. They ain't solving anything, man. I guess one thing to observe here is that if they want to go up to this part of the city, right, then they go up to that part of the city through this road. So they're going to be most likely cutting this traffic off to go over to that part of the city. I think this connection here is redundant. Maybe it should just be a complete exit. Let's bulldoze this road. Okay. Kind of means this here is for a right-hand turn only. I've just realised now, but I mean, I just got to look at stuff and make some changes here. Otherwise, I'm going to go mad. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Underground is the place to be. That now doesn't have a connection to the city. That's kind of worrying. And also, what would be wise to do here is to actually bend the road to there and then connect about there, which might create some sort of catastrophic underground overlapping of roads. Wouldn't it just be typical if it did that? Right, so there's no junction there. Now what we need to do is move this. Relocate building, we'll put you over on this side. Alright then, so it's a bit crazy, but they've now come off the roundabout. And what are they doing here? Did we just solve some problems? The cars all of a sudden started flowing. Nope, they've backed up a little bit again. Oh my god. Traffic management is just mental. It's just crazy. It is just crazy. Make it a single road, says Camo J. Which one needs to be a single? This one here. Wait a minute, the traffic's gone now. Right, so they're flowing through that thing, good. We kind of, every time we do something, we redirect the traffic somewhere. Now notice how tons of traffic wants to go to the top here. It wants to go up there to exit here. So basically the exit road should be here and the other one should be... but then that creates the traffic overlap again. Oh, I just don't understand this stuff. I just don't understand it. Also there's a death in the stadium. So they're going across to get round to there. So it means we've got traffic crossing each other here. So if we swap the roads, they then cross over on the roundabout, which is what we don't want. I think this roundabout is a pain in the bum. Okay, so here's what I'm going to propose. We are going to, believe it or not, destroy a lot of this. And we are going to create a one-way street from one side to the other. I think. Right, yeah, we're going to have that road. Except, what is this road here now doing? It's kind of doing nothing. I think that maybe we go grab a highway. I don't really want to add like another connection, but I kind of feel like maybe we need one. Let's experiment. Let's actually make this like a two-way road. And then this highway just needs to connect all the way over there. So let's go grab the highway roads. We'll have it go to about there. Then we'll curve it slightly. And then it will go down to the ground. Okay, and that will become an exit road. That looks super weird the way it connects there. Right, let's try that and see what happens now. We'll give it some time to adjust. Traffic is generally flowing a little bit better around these areas now. Oh man. Oh, but a lot of stuff got redirected into that space, interestingly. Alright, so let's see. Huge crossover problems here again. Lots of traffic goes here. It wants to go in two different directions. That's been shut down. X, try to think zoning and roads together. Commercial creates most of that traffic. Oh yeah, I know that it creates traffic for sure. Make your new good junction instead of the roundabouts. That's a cool idea. I mean, it makes sense here because we've got the right type of crossover for it. I don't think it makes sense here because the traffic is low at the moment. And up here, it's almost there. I feel like we've learned a lot, or what we've done has been rather fruitful. We are seeing some good traffic flowing onto this road coming out of there. So that to me is a promising sign. And we've got traffic coming across. So we've still got that crossover problem. It's kind of like we need a ring road here. Oh, maybe that's what we need. So what if we made that one way? Ah, okay, let's try that. So now what we're going to do is experiment again with one-way roads here that go in that direction. Okay, then it's going to be this way. Good. Oh, that seemed to mess that one up. And it messed up a little bit of something there as well. Let's go fix that path quickly. That's not quite to the ground though, is it? Let's press Control A for a second. Wait, no, that's not it either. So I need to go down one further. There we go. I know it's ugly. I know it's janky. Can we make it not as ugly and janky? Sort of, by doing that. It's kind of steep. It's kind of crazy steep. Right, how's our ring road doing? It's moving a lot of traffic into this spot, isn't it? And do we have traffic lights here, or are they just being patient? We have traffic lights, which we don't want. Oh, it's so irritating if you've already got something selected to come in and out of there. We don't want those. We don't want them anywhere. They suck. A lot of this is going right. Some of it's going left. Feels to me now like that should be that way only, and then they can go down there. We're just going to end up rediverting traffic to other places when we change these to one-way roads, essentially. Like, let's see if that actually helps, you know. Roundabout on that crossroad, says Minecraft Josh. What if we just bang cars on the road? Sam Eve says, X, I think you have too much 90-degree roads, which causes the flow to be very slow. That could be an element in this. I do not claim to be an expert in this traffic stuff at all. Whoa, that's a huge backup. So now we got issues with them. Oh, I paused it. Getting into the city. Right. That's a one-way road. No, it's not. But it might benefit it if it were a one-way road. Sometimes I think it's just a case of you've just got a lot of cars, you know, because they're sort of moving through there. The slowest point seems to be right here. And it's because of those cars coming there. So if I make that a one-way road, they're just going to turn up somewhere else, it feels like. Well, I think we've done enough to... Wouldn't you agree? We've done enough to... I mean, this looks a lot better now. That being said... Oh, wow, that's kind of rough the way they want to go across like that. I think that means there's too many lanes, basically. So if we change that to a 2-lane road, that's probably going to work a little bit better for them. And then they all want to go down that one, and it's only one. And they all get stopped by all the pedestrians. Look, all these pedestrians that want to cross over here, slowing down the traffic. Wow. So we kind of need to perhaps reposition that pedestrian walkway. I mean, wow. It's right near the metro. Who'd have thought that? The people on the street are slowing us down big time here. I don't want to redirect the traffic again. Unbelievable. It's made this road here very quiet. You know what? It is what it is. Let's leave it alone. Uh-oh. 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 There appears to have been some big problems over in this area. Some big problems. Let's fix these problems already. So what was it? We never went under. I think the other excuse me, services were just too far away. Gonna go add 2 of them over here then. Oh, looks like we need to bump up the water budget. Alright, so now they need power. Of course they do. Christoph Berger says that would have been pedestrian traffic light if car traffic was a little lighter. Pedestrian bridge, says you out. Yes, but where? But where? Where would that pedestrian bridge go? These are all buildings. Oh, I guess maybe if we changed those 2 buildings we could. But who's to say they would actually use it? If we remove these 2, it would be on the wrong side of the road as well. That being said, the traffic there has just cleared up all of a sudden. Hey, maybe these new roads really did make a difference. They certainly have caused the problem over on this side of the city. That is undeniable. And that is causing us trash problems all over the place. So we've shifted the traffic problem somewhere else. I think I'm going to try this as a one-way road here. Okay. I think that's a good idea. And it's going the wrong way. So now they get across there a little bit quicker. Right? But no one really wants to make that turn. Ah, they occasionally do. Ooh. That turn caused some traffic to go down here. Interesting. Well, there is a steady flow out and a steady flow in. I think it helps a tiny bit, but not a crazy amount. Man, look at like these little lanes of traffic all the time. It's so fascinating. Oh no! What? What's going on here? I thought we were all good. I thought we were all good in the hood. Oh no! Oh no! They all want to go in this way now, and it's just not good enough for them. Oh, this game. River Plasma Hero says, Asuma, the trick to sorting out traffic problems is designing your road system in a way that can handle... In such a way, you can send traffic to an intersection that can handle the amount of traffic flowing through it. That big roundabout you had was fine. The problem was those 4 intersections you had just off the roundabout that was backing everything up. Well, what is the problem here then? We can't handle the traffic flow going into that part of the city, obviously. Would be one way of looking at it. But why? These are two-way streets. What if both of those were... Or one of them was a one-way street. Let's turn this one into a one-way street. Oh, what's that even mean? Upgrade? Oh, there we go. Maybe that helps it a teeny tiny bit. Who knows? But if we have the traffic flowing over here a little bit quicker, maybe it helps. Where is the other place this could go? I got an idea. Let's get that ramp. Let's go underground with this. We're taking it underground, peeps. What if we added... We can make this a 2-lane junction, and it could split off here and go... Ah, it's got to go underneath that first of all. Can it go up? No. So it goes across there, and it connects just at that spot. Then let's take the 2-lane. What one's this then? Highway with sound barriers. One-way highway, that's what we want. Should we do road anarchy for now? Ooh, that one's going to be tough to select. Or not. Now let's use the move it tool. And just get that looking a little nicer. That'll do. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? Goes right up against it. Hey, wait, all the traffic is going through here now. That's interesting. Is it using this? Doesn't look like it. Just looks like they're going there. Anyway, now that we've done that bit of traffic management, it's probably just shifted the traffic somewhere else. This keeps getting bigger and bigger, doesn't it? Keeps getting bigger and bigger. River Plasma Hero says that's really not where you want the main bulk of vehicles entering your city. It's not, is it? I don't know how to do this traffic stuff. The traffic stuff destroys me. X, I think you should nuke the city and restart. If I restart, we will eventually just run into the same problems each time. What are those faces? Oh, illness. It's the traffic just causes it, ruins everything, doesn't it? At some point, the city just becomes too big to figure out. I mean, trash is just a problem everywhere at the moment because the traffic is probably horrendous getting into these areas. It does seem a little bit odd though, like, don't they have a full budget as well? They've got a full budget, tons of vehicles over here, constantly going in and out of the area. Traffic ain't especially too backed up. I think a lot of this game equates stuff by, like, if your traffic starts to get bad in the city, then it like passively affects things like these, because I don't think it's actually simulating trucks going to every single building. Could be wrong. Ban cars, says Humbly B. I'm really not sure what else to try. Suggestions that aren't like road management stuff, maybe something we could change about the area, like a policy. I mean, because this area almost looks good until you look at this, and that's starting to flow a teeny tiny bit. This one's bad here as well, isn't it? What's your public transport situation, says eBank? There's some public transport, maybe not enough. We could add public transport for this, but it's things coming in from outside of the city that's the big problem. If we go look at our metros, I mean, it's being used by the boatload. People are loving it. They're loving the metro. It's the stuff coming to the shops from outside the city, I think, is the big problem. There was this other idea I had, by the way, that we never actually tried. Where would I implement this idea? I think I would implement it somewhere down here. Let's go grab one of these roads. Not from underground. So if I anarchy that, it's probably not going to look so bad. Yeah, that's fine. Let's bring in a connection from over there. So there's a lot of traffic coming this way. And what if it had another way to enter this place? So there's our road. It's going to be like a big old curvy road from about here. I think we're kind of lining it up. And now we've got to build a bridge. We can do to there pretty good. Nice. Right, just another way for it to get into that area. Hopefully it will have an impact. What do we have to do to find out? Oh, set it to triple speed and it stuttered for a second. Anyway, the traffic's coming in and at some point we should see it turn. Come on now, use my new road. It cost a lot of my money, okay? Jeez. Alex Brass says you should give each district its own connection to the highway. That is essentially what we have done. They're supposed to be like that. There is a connection here, though. It's causing problems. Oh man, they don't want to use that road, really? I guess when they get here, they instantly have to go around the one-way road system. Kind of makes more sense for it to connect here, doesn't it? Let's go back to that idea then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once caught fish alive. Yeah, you are going to be a pain in the butt to place because of this track. That's too steep, obviously. However, let's try the move it tool on this one. Let's go to... Oh, that's taking the mick a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's do that. I like this road anarchy thing. Wow. What? What? Let's take that and let's go all the way over here. Okay. That's not affecting that at all. Right. So this ain't the way. This ain't the way to do it. Let's make sure road anarchy is off. Let's try coming in from a different angle. Ank says, I think what we've learned today is that driving on the right-hand side is by far superior, says Ank. What do you mean driving on the right-hand road is superior? What do you think this is? Jeez. Oh wait, they're using it. But we're now building a better connection for them, one that's closer. Ank, thank you so much for the donation, man. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream, of course. I'm enjoying the stream. I always enjoy the stream. What do you think this is? Jeez. It's an Asuma live stream. I mean, why would I be streaming if I didn't enjoy doing this? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just words are just coming out of my mouth. All right, that's it. That's the new roads. This one. Say bye-byes. Ang, thank you again, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, driving on the left or the right, it don't really make no difference because, you know, it's just left or right. Like, if you turn it around, it's the same thing. I think there might be some studies that show otherwise. There's usually studies that show otherwise, isn't there? Right then, well, they might have a way into the city over here as well. Like, if we give them multiple options, perhaps it means that, you know, more ways into the city, more traffic will use this little redirect. I don't think it's going to affect this side over here very much, although that is now flowing better, so that's a thing. And then it's this bit here again, which is probably always going to be terrible, isn't it? Right, and we've still got massive trash problems throughout the city. This area over here is failing drastically. Didn't I give you water? What happened there? We definitely built a water pipe, didn't we? Who remembers us building a water pipe over there? I so remember building a water pipe, because we built the... Peeps, you're witness to this. The game is messing with my head. We definitely put a water pipe up. Now, send out some trucks, please. Garbage trucks in use, 0 out of 19. How about using 19 of them? You know, how about that? What's going on over here then? Like, how many of these ones are we using? 0 out of 19. What? 5 out of 9. Use all of the garbage trucks, please. Please use all of them. We got a garbage... Right, now they're appearing. Free. Free. Put all 19 out, you know? Go collect some trash. We need to save the city. It is scientifically proven that if you have more birthdays, you live longer, says Great Mad Hat. What if some of those birthdays are fake birthdays, you know? You say it's your birthday, but is it really? I'm highly suspicious. Let's go bulldoze some buildings. Man, I really enjoyed the expansion part of this city. That was so much fun. It's not so good when everything's going wrong. I just want to play a game that makes you feel like you're a great city builder when you're not, you know? I want to be rewarded falsely, okay? I want my citizens to say, yes, this is the best house I've ever lived in, while it's on fire, you know? And I don't want to feel guilty about it. I want a free pass. Okay. Jack the Cat says, X, you were going to, then you tweaked the budget and got distracted. I'm dead sure we built the pipe there, man. I remember building it. The budget is on full. So we should have... Oh, hello. Do we have traffic lights here? We just got a lot of trucks that want to go in and out of that area, basically. Let's turn that off, though. Let's get them flowing in and out of that area nice and easy. Right, so we appear to be solving some problems there. Where else do we have problems? This area next. So you got trash problems too. Where can we put in a little bonusy trash yard for you? Bonusy trash yard, that sounds terrible. I think this road here might have a little something to help us. That's a trash vehicle right there going down the street. Hang on a second. Is the trash getting solved yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Right, let's go ahead and build a curvy road. You know things are bad when all of a sudden the plans are very like botched together. It's like we're just going to build a bridge to this part over here and let's hope all the problems get solved. That's kind of the situation we're in now, right? Whew, that is a naughty road. Let's go shift that bit down. Shift this bit up. Whew. We got another donation, noise in the ear here from Ank. Ank is saying, hashtag no pipe. There was definitely no pipe, was there? And we built one. We definitely built a pipe. I believe you might be trying to say that I never built a pipe, though. Ank, I assure you, I built that pipe. I know it with all of my brain smarts, okay? All of them. All 10 of my brain smarts definitely built that. Ang, thank you as always for the donations, man. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. I'm enjoying it. Oh, we must still have Arcany on. Right. That might have explained that crazy bridge we just built. Yes, I know that you need water. Jeez, give me a moment. We're kind of polluting right next to water. We are creating problems, peeps, that are going to blow back in our face at some point or another. I can feel it already. Okay, so... this is definitely connected, peeps. Definitely a connected pipe full of water. Right, there it goes. No more complaints. Into the city you go, collecting the trash. Slowly, things are looking like they're getting better again. But not over here. Definitely not over here. X, you should take a look at the traffic tunnels of the city of Maastricht, Netherlands. It uses different layers of tunnels for highways traffic that comes into the city. That sounds interesting. I know though, my brain just ain't good enough to do traffic management. I mean, maybe there's some principles, like easy ones to understand or something that could help, but I just can't get my head around it, you know. I just build lots of roads. That's my way of trying to solve things. Like, might it be that a connection here would be really useful because there are lots of quiet streets? Why don't we just give it a try? Let's add a connection. I don't want to destroy that building. Aha, so if we do that, but then the power might be a problem. Maybe it's going to be okay. Do you know what? I won't risk it. Let's put that there and then connect our roads. Alright, so maybe some traffic there will do a thing. Also, we've got a commercial area down here, so why don't we add in a little path, get some people walking over to the commercial zone, get them off the streets, you know. So they can walk from there to there and go down into that area. The general rule with traffic management is junctions are bad, says Kaza. Kind of makes sense. I mean, traffic gets slowed down at junctions. If we look at this bit here, this is like a long stretch with not a lot of junctions on. That bit goes pretty smooth until you get to where? The bit where all the junctions are. I live in Holland, we just bike, says AliExpress. We should encourage biking in the city. We've actually got an area dedicated to biking. Right, and I'm seeing some traffic move through here. Even if it's a little bit, it's not going like some long way around to somewhere else, so that's kind of cool. Here's another idea. That could come out and connect up here. Have a connection through there. And maybe a connection somewhere down here. I'm not sure though. Why don't we give it a try? Why don't we just add in some more temporary roads and see what the traffic does? So, if we go grab this road type, and we can actually drag it out like that. And it will connect to that part of the grid. Alright. So now these people can drive into that part of the commercial area. And that could be catastrophic. We just don't know. We just don't know. Now, no trash problems here. Medical problems in this area. But they're going away slowly. I think what we need is a medical budget boost. A temporary one. Trash problems are going away all over the city. That's really good to see. Just got to take care of the medical stuff now. Well, it looks like we're back on track for being a good city. Wow. How long have you been like that for? Jeez. I mean, that's the type of office I don't want to work in, one without water. Family Craft Dad says, it's funny, every time I watch you play Skylines, you're always trying to sort traffic out. You may not be great at it, but it does seem to fascinate you. Haha. It definitely fascinates me. I definitely end up doing it more than I like. And, yeah, it's just... I really like the idea of traffic management, but I never seem to just do stuff and then get really good results, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I've learned something here. It's always just like, I try stuff and then later on it's just all messy again. So, like, we've actually, to be fair, it kind of looks like we've actually made a fair difference. I'm not seeing too much backed up stuff. This area is a bit congested. The main problem is here, but even this is getting alleviated. So yeah, I really like the designing part of the city, like what we did over here. But once you get to a certain size, it just kind of falls apart. Anyway, I would like to get back to designing. What is the time, by the way? Okay, I know what the time is. Traffic is like a very deep hole. Once you're in, you can't go back. Interesting analogy. Interesting analogy indeed. Stuff seems to be good for these residents. We have demand across the board at the moment, which is probably a good sign that it's time to expand the city again. So these offices just don't generate traffic, do they? They hardly generate any. I'm just wondering, what is the fate of this area? Like, what's our vision? What are we doing here? Where are we going? Because this shape can just keep on expanding, you know. I believe our angle is 60. It kind of looks like it's already sorted that out for us. It has, yeah. There we go. So we can put in another road here. We can expand that, of course, and put in another road behind it as well. So that'll do temporarily. Temporarily. Bam. And then once again, offices, offices, offices. On both sides of the street. Okay, I think we need a new type of pipe system here to take care of this last bit. Or maybe not. No, that kind of covers everything. Humbly B says, Spiderweb looking great. Make a spider district in it. A spider district. Does whatever a spider district does. Have we unlocked any more stuff? We should totally... I think we need to get back to building next episode. Hey, how about this? Next stream we have a promise. No more traffic management. And we have to go do some other interesting stuff. Does that sound like a cool deal? Sounds like a cool deal to me. Man, this area is just so quiet. Do you know what it doesn't have to upgrade its status? It doesn't have parks. Which I was just kind of at. It doesn't have a single park yet. It's kind of worrying. And maybe we'll put one in just over here for now. Temporary. Just put in a couple to make the area a little bit nicer. And we'll put two in the middle as well. Try and increase the quality of these offices a little bit. So yeah, I was thinking parks because... Oh, do you know what we should do? We should download an asset for small parks and put them along here. I think I want to have trees and parks. like absolutely covering these branches. I'm going to go look for that. I'm going to go look for a custom asset. Ali Dash says, next episode, Asuma ends up transit management instead of traffic management. Brilliant. Hey, we do these promises, we stick to them and we get the job done, right? So, I'm sure Roman Empire II will remember. We are going to do whatever it was I just said. Let's just type in park and see what we get. Parkify is literally... Wait, what was that? That looks so cool. There was just a mod already there called Parkify. Allows you to use whole wealth of your park buildings as Parklife models. What? I don't even know what that means. Let's search for park. Because I used to have these like really small parks that were great. Let's type in small park then. That didn't really show anything. Hey, Asuma, is there a setting on which side of the road the cars drive on, says Yellow Harold? Yes, there is. There is actually. Okay, I'm looking at the workshop and I found a couple of small parks. One by 1080p. By Loser Antbear. Interesting name. Small parking. Okay, there's a couple here. I'm gonna add like yeah, just an absolute couple of these. So we've got some choices. Right. So let's go back to the game. Let's save the game. I think we just got to reload it after that. And then we'll have the assets. Let's go back to the main menu. Is the traffic problem solved, says Corelli. Yeah, it's definitely improved at the moment. We can say that. It's really improved. Johnny That Boy says, X, have you lost any progress again like a few days ago? We haven't, apart from one pipe. One pipe, it didn't appear in the world. I placed it. I definitely placed it, and then it didn't appear. Type in 1x1 swing park, says Alex Brass. That sounds cool. I'm off of the thing now. We're reloading the game. Pale Ghost says, I don't think so. He probably just puts in the title to troll. Are you on about... Yeah, so... Oh my god, I made myself laugh earlier. I decided to call the stream City Skylines 6 in tribute to yesterday's typo that drove people crazy, even though it should have been really obvious that I put the spacebar. Just tap. Sometimes I do that when typing. Just you type fast and the spacebar goes just before the letter rather than after it. Or I believe the other way around in this case. So it was a reference to yesterday. Check the triangle tab, says Lepap. What's the triangle tab? Hey, is it stuck again right in the middle? Gonna put that thing next to it to see if it's actually moving or not. It could be that our city is getting a little bit broken. Did we ever get a nature reserve, says Humbly Bee? I don't think so. Maybe that's something we can prioritise doing soon. Yeah, I'm gonna close it. It did this a while ago, didn't it? Wow, this thing uses up 6 gigs of memory. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Right, I'm going to launch the game again. We're going to see how much memory it uses. Oh, did it just update? The game just updated. Interesting. Maybe it downloaded a patch or something. Top-notch entertainment, says 88TS. Oi, you! It is top-notch entertainment. Okay? No one's got better blank screens than me. Okay? Let's load the game. So, 1.5 gig at the moment. Now it's 2 gig. Now it's 2.2 gig. 2.5 gig. Jeez. It's 3 gigabytes. 3.5 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes. I didn't know this thing eat RAM. 5. 5.5. Wow. It's eating my RAM. Jeez. It's getting close to 6 gigs now. I can't believe it. It's just under 6 gigabytes of RAM it's using. Wow. Didn't know it used so much. Assets will add more to that as well. So where are our parks? Probably in the place where where you get them. Which for some reason I seem to not be able to navigate. Let's go to the Steam Workshop. Ah, look, see, custom parks, peeps, over here. How small are they? They are a little bit bigger than I liked. That's more like it. So they weren't actually as small as I wanted them to be. That's kind of disappointing. And that's the kind of thing you don't want to repeat too often, right? So, got to be a little bit careful. We'll put like maybe 3 on each street. I don't even know what the cost of this stuff is. We're just throwing it in there. And we'll just do those 2 streets for now, I think. So, now that we've done that, let's go and find some big old trees. Wait, where are the trees again? Over here. Big trees, please. We've got several different types. Oh, maybe lots of these. Maybe lots of those. Maybe a mix. Those are the biggest. Let's add a brush. Okay, here we go. Ooh, interesting. They're a little bit on the dark side, aren't they? They kind of don't look particularly fitting of the area. Oh, that's a lot of them in there. Let's try some of those in as well. Ah, they look nice mixed in with the other ones. Yeah, that's good. That's got a good vibe about it, don't you think? Are you getting those good vibes from the trees? They're feeding us oxygen, peeps, those trees. They're nice, they are. Feeding us oxygen, jeez. Can't live without that. That good old oxygen, right. Oh, I like that a lot, man. Let's also try and put them in between the buildings if there is even any room. What do y'all think about that, having these 2 types of trees mixed together? So when you go down these streets, all of a sudden the office building's going to disappear a little bit, and they're hidden away. That looks almost terrible there, but it doesn't really. It kind of looks all right. Let's go put in a few custom trees up close and personal next. CX, even though you won't notice my goodbye, I'm still saying it. It says Great Mad Hat. Oh, thank you for watching the stream, and see you later, buddy. I did indeed notice your message, though. Okay, I know I've got a bad reputation for getting a bit warped into the game, getting a bit sucked in, not noticing stuff going on in the chat, but I saw your message, buddy. I saw it. Some of these trees look great, didn't they? They look wonderful. Especially this area here. It's got a nice little vibe about it. What with it being like a cut-in area, and then there's all these trees around it. Lovely. Very nice, very nice. It's the Octavoid, lol, says Cosmo Guy. It is the Octavoid, well spotted. It pretty much is. Oh, that area's looking great now. Oh, this is so nice, look at that. What a gorgeous street. I don't feel that one particularly needs too many more trees. Maybe that's because it's the same one I just did. I know it's not. I just thought that was funny. Wow. Now, does this area looking good or what? Peeps, are we liking this area? It needs something in that very middle, though, doesn't it? It needs something over here to just pop out and be like, kablam. Maybe big trees in the middle, like a cluster of them. We could put the trees there for now. If we build over the top of them, they just disappear. Okay, we sort of filled in that space. That's actually really quite nice, rather than having some big, bold building. Like, there's not a lot of tall buildings here, and I kind of like that at the moment. A massive fountain in the middle, says Ewout. That would be cool. Clock tower in the middle, says Jimmy. That would be very nice. I don't think we have access to anything like that. We've been through this several times and discovered that I think we've built most of what we can. That's different. The Mall of Moderation. Oh, that's like a shopping centre. So we would build that over in this part of the city, right? The Mall of Moderation. We could put it there. Or maybe not. We don't want more traffic in this area. That's for sure. That building's pretty fantastic looking. It feels like it'd be a strange thing to have in the middle of this area. The roads are a little bit too big for it, or too wide. We now got the Modern Art Museum. Wow. That's like an attraction to put over in this area, isn't it? Oh man, have we got traffic problems again? Kind of. Kind of got traffic problems over here. That one's looking far better now though. Let's check out our traffic flow throughout the city. 83%. That's good then. That's pretty good. Oh dear, we had a fire there. Keep having fires everywhere, don't we? Feel like we need one of these in the area then. X, how long does rendering normally take you, says the real Tony Gamer. For Minecraft videos, it takes as long as it takes to watch it. At 1080p 60. With the settings that I use. I really like this. I'm glad we put the trees in. It makes this area feel properly done. I also like little unique details like that. Right, now we've got a fire in this area. Fires are a common problem for us, aren't they? Let's go ahead and build a station over here. Because clearly we need it. That's good for all of them. Clearly need one in this area as well. Let's put one there. Feeling generous today. A little fire station for you. Since you've got some fires going on. Right, I think that's where we're going to wrap this one up, peeps. I think we did alright this stream. We got. Hey, wait. Let's go look at our intersection that we built. I mean, that thing's amazing. We've got to build more of those. In fact, we need to decorate up this area. I think next stream what we might be smart to do is to start to finalize this area a little bit. Maybe de-zone some of it so there's a little less traffic because it is at its peak, isn't it? If we have less traffic going in there as well... oh yeah, what about that road? Okay, that one wasn't the import road. This one was. A little bit of stuff comes in there. So if we have less stuff in the area and we make it look cool and finalize it, then yeah, we should be able to contain it and maybe build another commercial area somewhere else. But anyway, let's go ahead and quit the game. Massive thank you to everyone for... Oh, also, Sham Bassam 96 resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription, man. I'm just ending the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone for coming by today. Thank you to the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered, all the people who followed, all the people hanging out in chat. Thank you ever so much for coming by today. It is appreciated, and what we will do right now is go and raid someone else. I might send you to the City Skyline stream, or maybe someone we know. Today I'm just going to send you over to Hypno. Alright. So yeah, see you later everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.